For thousands of years, I've been lost to the world. Me, Dina.
That's my Dina.
Jacob's only daughter. And it was here, in this sacred place, where I came to know the secrets and wisdom and love of my mothers.
Where will we go?
At Shechem, where the king lives.
She's the most powerful oracle in all of Canaan.
Hello, mother.
She cut you. It's how Rebecca marks all her slaves. The only thing you and I have in common is my father, and you lost him.
As will you.
His name is Shalem, and he's the son of the king. In love. You've just met him.
My son has married your daughter.
Why was I not consulted?
Name your price, and I will pay it.
You're asking the opinion of a boy.
A boy who sees things you cannot.
Yeah, demand the foreskins of all the men of Shechem.
Jacob, I agree to your terms.
I just don't understand why Shalem would agree to such a thing. He must love you very much.
We'll get our revenge, and Father will never overlook us again.
Is that Simon and Levi? Bring her.
What is all this? No more than what we are owed.
Dina!
What have you done?
Dina! Where is she hurt? Is she dead?
Not dead or hurt.
Whose blood is this?
Shalem's. And the kings and every man in Shechem, they're all dead. We decided to give them a second cut, a little higher and deeper than the first.
You murdered them.
You wanted to make a bride price, now they've paid it.
What of the price we will pay? This tribe, your family. Do you have any idea of the shame that will rain down on us?
There are no men left to fight us.
And you think that means there won't be a reckoning? We're finished here. We need to leave quickly. Mila, help my mother take care of Dina. The rest of you, start breaking camp. We will forever be fugitives, disgraced in the eyes of God.
Jacob! Jacob! I call you by your name because I can no longer call you father. I do not know you.
Dina, it was not his blade that killed Shalem.
No, it was his pride. His arrogant, God-fearing pride that demanded there be a first blade. The one that left Shalem and every other man in bed, feverish, unable to fight back.
I didn't know what Simon and Levi would do.
And yet you allowed them to live when they have my husband's blood on their hands.
What would you have me do? They're my sons.
And I am only a daughter. Which means I am nothing more than a piece of property. Nothing compared to the loss of your name or your land.
A true daughter would have shown me the respect of waiting for my consent.
Instead of allowing yourself to be taken like a bitch in heat. If anyone has shamed this family, it's you.
You avenge sin with greater sin.
There was no sin. We were married. Your sons have slaughtered righteous men. How does that not sicken you? I cursed you to a life without peace, without happiness. And all that you treasure, you will lose. You are no longer my father. And this is no longer my home.
Oh, leave. Leave her.
Dina!
So that's how you decided to make amends with our brothers? By betraying me?
I had nothing to do with that.
I saw you with blood on your hands, watching what they were doing to me.
I thought you were dead.
I am. Dina!
Where will you go?
Back to Sheshem to bury my husband.
And after that? I'll never see you again, will I?
I always take you with me, Mama. Wherever I go.
Try to keep some rust down. We still have a long journey ahead. You will need your strength.
My white shawl. The one Shalem gave me, where is it?
I had it taken away. It was soaked in his blood.
I'm sick, please, just leave me alone.
If I do that, you will die.
Then let me die.
I can't.
Why? Why should you even care? Everything that you loved, my brothers took away from you.
No, not everything. Stop. Stop. It isn't this ride that is making you sick. You are with child. That is why you will drink this broth. And that is why you will stay alive, so that together we can bring Shalem's son into the world.
And what world is that?
The one I grew up in, Egypt.
We arrived in the city of Thebes, where the Queen's brother welcomed us into his palace to await the birth of my child.
You're doing so well, Dina. Push! Dina, breathe. Your son is almost here. It's all right. I'm here. I'm afraid. I know you are. I was too. You have to push now, my love. Push. Breathe.
You are doing so well, Dina.
It won't be long now. Breathe, Dina. Breathe. You have to push now, my love. Push. 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 Mary, what's wrong? The child has moved no further. Dina, wake up. The baby needs you. You have to open your eyes, my love, to help him. He's your son.
Give me the mirror. His shoulder's stuck. Give her the knife. He needs more room.
I'll call for a surgeon.
No, there's no time. He's losing air. Give her the knife. Make a damn cut. Once his shoulder's out, I need you to... No. Do it now. Cut. Cut.
He's just waking up. I name you Shalem.
He's strong. Like his mother.
Like my mother. Thank you, Mary.
We did it together, my friend. Though from what I saw, you're more skilled as a midwife than I am. And I'm very good.
My Aunt Rachel taught me. I was going to be one. Once.
Try and rest now. I'll be back to check on you later.
Look, Shalem. Look at our beautiful son. How is he? What is it, Merit? Where's Shalem?
His name is Ramos, and here in Egypt, he is my son. Merit, you may leave us. You did well, my dear. Indeed, you were magnificent. The son you have brought to me and my family will be a prince of Egypt. And for that, I will forever be grateful.
I don't understand.
He will know you gave him life, nothing more. You will remain here in the palace as his nursemaid. And for that, you will be grateful.
Why are you doing this? I'm his mother.
If you wish to remain in his life, then you will say nothing to him of what happened in Shechem. And you will never speak of your brothers.
No, you cannot keep it from me. I want to see him. I want to see my son.
He will be brought to you as soon as he wakes and needs to be fed. But I warn you again, Dina. What he learns of his father, he will learn from me. If you ever speak of his past, if you call him Bar Shalem, even once, you will lose him forever.
Wait. No.
Even if you had survived, what kind of life could you possibly have given him, alone and penniless? Would you have him be a beggar instead of a prince? Is that what you think Shalem would have wanted for his son?
No, he only wanted him to be with his mother, with me, the woman he loved.
A woman who, with one word from me, could be put to death for kidnapping a royal son. Believe me, I have condemned men for far less. The rules have changed, Dina. You are now in service to me, tending to the needs of my son. You will have access to the nursery only when necessary, and never on your own. And you will sleep in the underground quarters with the rest of the slaves.
How many?
3 in the last 5 days.
Maybe when the rains come, our luck will change. I keep thinking God will show me the right path. But I fear even He has abandoned me. All I have left now are your dreams. What are they telling you?
No, we must keep moving. The signs still point to the northwest, though. I cannot tell you why.
Perhaps there are some curses that we aren't meant to escape. Do you ever see her in your dreams?
Not for a long time. Either she's hiding herself from me, or the sister I loved is dead.
How many times would he listen to Joseph before he sees that it's no use? The only ones making a profit in this forsaken land are the slave traders.
Then let's go trade.
Dina, you should be resting. You haven't yet healed.
I'm fine.
She has no right to keep you here.
What choice do I have? He's my son.
And she stole him from you. Is that not punishment enough? What happened between the two of you that would ever make her do such a thing?
It doesn't matter now. I won't leave him, Merit. He's my son. He's all I have left.
You could come and work with me. I've got more than I can handle.
No.
You have a gift. Dina, I saw it the night Ramos was born.
I said no. That is not who I am anymore. I know you mean well, but this is my life now. Whatever I suffered at the hands of the Queen, I was made whole again in those few precious moments each day with my son. He was the miracle that kept me alive. For him, I could bear anything.
Did you find him?
Only his coat. Wild animals must have killed him and dragged his body away.
My boy. My beautiful boy. No. My
Oh, look there. That's a sailing ship. Can you see anything?
I can see a sword. Tiny sword.
Oh, you won't win any battles with that one. I can even do that. Oh, that's a fine sword you have there.
I'm going to be a warrior, just like my father.
Then you'll be a great one indeed.
Never see him fight. Did he rescue you in battle?
No, but I did see his scars, though. He had one right there on his leg and the other one on his shoulder. So I know he was really brave.
I would rescue you. I wouldn't be afraid.
Every great warrior feels afraid, and that's where courage comes from.
No! Ow.
You already did save me. The day you were born, you were a fighter even back then.
What did my father fight for?
Oh, for the people he loved.
Like mother and uncle?
Yes.
Raymond! Time to come inside.
Coming, mother.
He's a fine boy. And obviously fond of his mother.
He loves the Queen very much.
I wasn't speaking of the Queen.
I don't know what you just overheard, but...
I didn't have to. He has your eyes.
And do carpenters usually make a habit of noticing such things?
Depends on the eyes.
Or perhaps you should pay more attention to what you're doing and less to the people around you. Perhaps. Remus?
Ma!
Remus? What is it?
Mother says I must go away.
The plan cannot be altered. He will travel to Memphis and be trained as a scribe.
His destiny is for him to decide and not you.
If Remus studies under the vizier, he will become an important man with power. If you truly love him, you will be my ally on this. And let go of him to the life he deserves.
Ma!
Coming, Remus. Narendra? Dina. I cannot stay long. How is it that you're here at all? A dancer in Egypt? My grandmother.
Rebecca is still alive, and she would have me executed if she ever found me.
You ran away.
As far as I could. Just like you. Dina, I am truly sorry for what your brothers did to you. And to Joseph.
Joseph?
Simon and Levi took their revenge on him as well. He was sold into bondage and taken away on a slave ship. Rebecca saw it in her visions.
What are my mothers? Did you see anything of them?
If she did, she said nothing to me. But however they've suffered, they are survivors. And so are you. Take care, Dina.
Of you, Remus. You're going to learn so much. And just think of all the stories you'll have for me when I next see you.
Can't you come with me?
You have to be brave, my sweet boy. And I am always with you. Right here. How many years before he returns?
As many as it takes. You are released from your service to me, and from this palace as your home.
My service was to my son and not to you. This was never my home. I was wondering if you would... Excuse me, do you know anyone who has a... I was told you might have a small room to let. No, wait. Please, What would this afford me? For 3 years I kept to myself, growing my herbs and hoping for Remus's return. Use these for the poultice, and the rest you should brew into a strong tea. What a day! 2 deliveries, and the second one twins. Could have used your help. I'm sure you did fine on your own. I'm only saying. You have been saying for years, relentlessly. It was one thing when you had Remus to look after, but now you're free to use your talents as a midwife. I have told you that was part of my other life, the one I left behind. Well, if I'm relentless, you're stubborn. Stubborn as these weeds of yours. Now, which of these weeds might you be short on today? Fennel. Please, is there any news of Remus? It's been 3 years, and I thought by now surely he must have set...
The young master is still away, at school.
Well, you know where to find me, if he should want to...
Yes, you've told us, many times.
It's all right. Just rest for a moment.
Thank you.
How far along are you?
How did you know?
I was brought up in a tribe full of women. Someone was always with child. One learns the signs.
I've had some bleeding.
That isn't unusual. I can give you some herbs. They will help, if you like.
They say you're a witch from the desert.
Well, if healing toothache and stomach pains makes me a witch, then I'm hardly one to be afraid of. Take these.
Thank you. My name is Ahuri.
A servant under my employ once spent a year in prison. He told me that during his time there, he shared a cell with a man who was a great interpreter of dreams, a man who could divine the future. Was he speaking of you? I have been plagued by the same dream for many months now. Tell me what it means and I will spare your life. You are a foreigner, are you not? What is your name?
Slaves have no name, my king.
Your given name then, before you came to Egypt.
Joseph.
Dina.
My wife, Ahuri. Something isn't right.
How long has she been in labor?
Most of the night.
There's a square south of the market. Find the house of a woman named Merritt and tell her I sent you. Go! Ahuri, listen to me. Your baby is breached. I have to try and turn him, and it's going to be painful. Where is she?
I waited, but she never came home. I told her neighbors to send her here. Is she dying?
She has no strength left. We have to find a way to give it to her.
Daughters of Inanna.
Anyone? I need your help. Ahuri's given up. She needs our strength. We are here with you. You're not alone. You're not alone. I know you can do this.
Thank God. My wife is inside with Dina. She needs your help.
Merritt. She's ready. We need the bricks. Ahuri, I need you to sit up. That's it. I'm going to need you to make one last push. Are you ready? Esri? Do you want to see your daughter? Go, it's fine. That night, they stole into the city. And they killed Shalem and the king and every other man they could find. All of them dead at the hands of my brothers, and all of it done in my name.
That's what you've been carrying around all these years?
And I thought if I could just be someone else, if I could bury my mother's voices and the girl that I was, then it would all stay buried and I would feel nothing.
What I saw you doing there, that is who you are. Not a princess or a slave, but a woman of strength. And if that strength is born of your mothers in the red tent, then those are things that you can never turn your back on.
Though it was Merit who spoke these words, it was Leia I felt there beside me. And I knew that she had never truly left. My mothers had given me a gift, and it was mine to pass on. After the birth of Ahuri's daughter, word spread through Thebes of the foreign-born midwife. If they still thought me a witch, they were all too happy to make use of my sorcery. And then, 7 years after I'd said goodbye to Ramus, I was summoned to the palace.
You weren't to blame for what your brothers did. Forgive me.
Rest. We are at peace now.
I'm here, Mother.
My sweet handsome boy. I am sorry to be leaving you. Sorry for so many things.
I heard you talking to Ma. What did you mean about her brothers? Is it true that the men who murdered my father were your brothers?
You have enough sorrow in your heart for one day.
Answer me!
Yes.
And I used to think you were just a slave. You're much lower than that. You have the blood of murderers in your veins, which means I do as well.
No, please, my son, you...
Don't touch me. And don't ever call me that again.